Hello, Shamai. My name is Jeannie Jindra. I'm the director of the Maddox Center for Welsh Studies here at the University of Rio Grande. I have a feeling a lot of freshmen out on campus don't realize that we have a Welsh studies program on campus. So one of the big things I want to talk about today is the study abroad in Wales opportunity and give you some information. And then I'm going to let Darcy Williams talk about what it was like to be on the study abroad program because she just returned in December. So we're talking about the country of Wales, which is a part of the UK. It's west of England. And one of the reasons we have a Welsh studies program here is that in the 1800s, we had a lot of immigrants from Wales that settled here. So when you see the red dragons around Rio Grande, then you'll know that that comes straight from the Welsh flag. Okay, so we're talking about the study abroad program that we have. We send our students from here to Trinity St. David in Carmarthen or one of their other campuses in the fall semester typically. Now, since 2002, I have sent over 65 students on this program. So I can tell you that it's a great program, it works, and if you're interested in study abroad, this is the one for you, because basically when you enroll in classes here at Rio, then you pay your tuition here. That saves the international tuition, and that is a huge savings. So what we do is when you go through the process of applying and you fit all the qualifications and we have everything set up, then we enroll you in classes here as a placeholder. Then when you get to Trinity St. David, that is when you enroll in their classes. So the information I'm going to give you today is pretty general, and I want to encourage anybody that is watching this video that's interested to come into the Maddox Center and talk to me about it, or hunt Darcy Williams down and ask her questions. The Maddox Center is located at the corner of Lake Drive, which is the road to the elementary school, and Route 325. It's Route 325, and we're across from the Fine Arts Building. I would like to have notification that you want to come in, so I'll give you my email address at the end of this little presentation. We're accepting applications now for fall of 2022. The deadline is March the 18th. So you have a little bit of time to think about it and then also go through the application process. I did mention that tuition is paid here at Rio, so whatever your financial aid package is, it applies. And that is a huge savings for most of you students out there. And another good thing is there are 5 scholarships that are available that when you come in to talk to me, I can give you information about those. Now, the study abroad program is not designed for just any of our Rio students. History, any kind of sports and exercise, some social work, early childhood, any fine arts, business, those are the areas that it fits best with. If you're in a program like one of the allied health programs or nursing, anything that has a really structured curriculum, then it's really hard for you to find the time in your program to go over. So just kind of keep that in mind. We have flyers around campus that we have put up, and we are going to put some in mailboxes, so if you're a residential student, you should be receiving a flyer. And on that flyer, it gives you a little bit of information on the deadline and the fees and how to contact me in case you want to set a time up to come in. All right, let me go over the fees just a little bit. If you have a passport, that's a good thing. Everybody should have a passport. But a passport runs you around $160, $165. Airfare, which is your responsibility, usually runs between $1,000 and $1,500. It depends on, of course, your time of booking. Trinity has an accommodation deposit, which is $264. That's returned to you at the end of your term if you don't tear up your room. There is a meal option, which is $66 a week. Most of our students do not take that because when I explain the accommodation situation, there are kitchens in each of the suites. So most of the students do pull together their money, and they like to cook. Transportation to and from the airport in Wales, there's a little fee for that. The orientation program, which they have for our students and all the other international students, is $33. And they have a cultural program, which includes up to 8 trips the whole semester that you're there. And that is just under $200. And that is where you go around Wales and England, and you visit places that you typically wouldn't be able to get to, and they take you as a group with other internationals. Now, here is the big issue. You have to show, if you're accepted into the program and you work with me and we jump through all the hoops, you have to show in June that you have the financial ability to pay the fees that they charge over there. You have to show $4,000 in an account, or in your parents' account, or in financial aid, or in scholarships. We've been very creative with this, and I can help you with this. But I like to say that up front because students sometimes get that deer in the headlight look where they don't realize that it's something that has to happen. The accommodations at Trinity are really nice because they put all of the international students in one of the dorms, and you will have your own room with an ensuite bath, and you will be with about 6 or 8 other suite mates in a kitchen. Now that is a pretty nice situation because first of all, you can make friends with other students that are there on the study abroad program, and they may be from the United States. They may be from Canada, but we also encourage you to get to know a lot of students from Wales as well. So that's pretty much the nuts and bolts of what I like to give you to get you interested. I usually come around to classes with some of the students that have been over. I'll try to do that. We're trying to get the video out there so that perhaps faculty will show this in their classes, or you can see this on your own. But if you're interested in more information or you would like an application, then you can email me at jindra, Jindra, @rio.edu. You can call me at 245-7186, and then we can set up a time that you can come in and we can go over some of the detailed information. So I encourage you to think about this. Really, I think we don't worry too much about grade point average. I think if you have above a 2.5, then most students will qualify. We have up to 6 slots that we can send students. And we also just like to really talk to you about what your major is and what kind of outcome you'd like from study abroad. So keep this in mind, and if you will, get in touch with me and I'll give you more information. Thanks a lot.
Hi, my name is Darcy Williams. I am a sophomore here at Rio Grande, and I'm majoring in early childhood K through 5th and then special education K through 5th. And I just came back from studying abroad in Wales in the fall semester of 2021. I was the only one going, but that didn't stop me. I still had a great time. And I recommend if you have any interest in studying abroad, then go for it. You definitely won't regret it. So when I got there, I was placed with other international students, some from North Carolina, Oregon, Alaska, and then I had a bunch of Canadians that lived with me, and then upstairs it was a bunch of Norwegians. So you basically live in a flat where you have your own dorm-sized room with a bathroom, and then there's a hallway, and then you all share a kitchen together, and so every day basically after class you guys all go in there, hang out, make food, make dinner, and then you eventually just click with those people because they're the people you'll be with mainly. So normally those are the people you go out and travel with. And then Wales is a really friendly environment. The minute you get off the plane, the atmosphere just change, and everyone says hi to each other. Everyone's super friendly, and then you do lots of walking. I obviously didn't have a car there, and I was perfectly fine. The grocery store is about a 20-minute walk, so anytime you got groceries, you just had to walk there. And then anytime you had to go somewhere, you could either take a bus or a train, and it was, again, like a 20-minute walk. And then I was in the early years course there, and I only had classes twice a week. One was online, so then on the online days, a bunch of my friends and we just got together anyway, and we did the Zoom meetings together. And then, of course, you had to dedicate some days to going to the library and study and get all your work done. And so the rest of the days, it was up to you. You can chill, you can travel. Me and my friends, I had some really good friends there. We made it our goal to travel at least somewhere once a week, whether it be somewhere close by, walkable distance, or hop on a train or a bus. And then the campus, they did a really good job about making it an environment to meet new people, because they were always hosting events. They do this thing where welcome week, so the first week you're there, they have a whole week full of events. I got to ride a mechanical bull, and there's dodgeball tournaments, painting. We even did speed friending. And there, of course, is lots of parties. And I said, make sure you take advantage of all these opportunities. Me and my friends, we went to a ton of them, and we found like-minded people and other people we can travel with. As of getting there, once you book your plane ticket to London Heathrow, there will be a driver from the college or the university coming there and picking you up. He'll have your name. He'll have a sign that has your name on it, and you just go, and then he drives you to the university, which is about a 4-hour drive, and then they drop you off, then you go from there. But yeah, it was a really good time. I got to see a lot of stuff. I ended up going all over Wales, North Wales, Cardiff, a bunch of different places, and then parts of England, and then I even got to go to Scotland. My last few days, me and my friends, we took a 8-hour bus up to Scotland and spent 4 days there, and it was a really good time. But I definitely recommend this, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I think you should take advantage of it.